The Genius Club with Prairie Pine. Chapter 59. Dinner Start. Sophia was coming too? A small victory banquet had actually drawn all kinds of people. All along, when a man brought his family to a banquet, it was the highest form of courtesy, showing respect for the event. It wasn't strange at all for Derek to bring his daughter along. Besides, Alex was really curious. Were Cece and Sophia really exactly the same as Director Emma had said? The answer would naturally be revealed at the victory banquet tomorrow night. After that, Alex left Emma's office and went back to work. After work in the afternoon, he went to his usual small restaurant to meet Ryan. Ryan took off his down jacket and looked at Alex with eager anticipation. "Is it true, my brother? You're treating me to dinner at Victoria Hall? The buffet there is usually so expensive." Alex chuckled, picked up the red invitation, and waved it. "My brother." Ryan swiped the invitation over with a quick hand, opened it, and looked at it with a smile, muttering, "Great, great," repeatedly. He even looked like he was about to drool. "I can't wait to see what kind of delicacies these upper-class people usually eat that they dare to charge so much. By the way, Alex, we've both been busy lately, and I haven't had a chance to ask you about the psychiatrist appointment last time." Ryan tucked the invitation into his pocket and looked at Alex. "Did you confirm it later? Did you take off that girl's mask?" Alex put down his chopsticks and nodded. "I confirmed it. Dr. Lucy was right. My dream was just a random made-up one. Nothing serious. I didn't even think about it anymore. If you hadn't mentioned it today, I would have forgotten it myself." He lied. He didn't mean to deceive Ryan. Now it had been confirmed that the dream was a real future world. This kind of supernatural phenomenon and ability was more dangerous the more people knew about it. Dangerous in all senses. "That's a relief, haha. False alarm." Ryan picked up his glass, clinked it with Alex, and drank it all in one go. "This is good too. You've got one less worry." They hadn't seen each other in a long time and had a lot to talk about, so they definitely wouldn't just leave after eating. After eating and drinking their fill, they went to their usual bar to hang out for 2 more hours and didn't get home until midnight. "Another day I can't fall asleep and dream." Alex looked at himself in the mirror, his mouth covered in toothpaste foam. "There's still the victory banquet tomorrow, so I still won't have time to dream. But it's okay. Cece and Big Face Cat aren't going anywhere. Anyway, tomorrow was Saturday, and he could sleep until noon, then get up to prepare for the victory banquet." The next day, the temperature dropped sharply. Snowflakes fell one by one, gradually becoming dense, covering the international metropolis with a layer of crystal clarity. December 31st, Saturday, day ... Amy. Beamstengstel. Tianalan upstand. Sor Gamerndisigo. On the last day of the year, Isia City had a long-awaited snowfall. A timely snow promises a good harvest, welcoming the brand new year. Squeak! Alex pushed open the window that hadn't been a long time. He stretched his hand out the window, feeling the coolness of the snowflakes falling on his fingertips. The thin snowflakes were like ice crystals, slowly melting into water stains on Alex's fingertip. He looked up at the snow-covered city. "It's snowing!" Unlike the north, snowfall was not a common thing in EC City, especially a heavy snow like today. The so-called heavy snow was only compared to previous years. In fact, even if it snowed from morning to evening without stopping, it would only accumulate a thin layer on the ground. Step on it, and it would turn into gray slush, mixing with the snow melt below, gradually melting into the pedestrian and vehicle flow. The days were short in winter. When Alex finished getting dressed and went out at around 7 p.m., the sky outside was almost completely dark. When he arrived at Victoria Hall, it was much warmer inside. In Alex's opinion, this hall was even more luxurious than the one where Derek held the banquet last time. That one had a bit of an old-fashioned feel, but a sense of luxury was hard to define. Maybe that old-fashioned feel was the most noble charm in the eyes of the upper class. There was a small stage in the middle of the hall, and around it were buffet tables and chairs as usual, but there was no food or drinks yet. If there was one most eye-catching decoration in the hall, it was the Rhine cat dolls of all sizes placed everywhere. They were placed on the stairs, in the corners, on the dining tables, and even at the gift counter. Many of them were new styles, especially cute. Alex checked his watch. It was almost 8:30. The reason why the victory banquet started so late today was that it was a special day, the last day of the year. Most of the company's employees were young people without families, so they simply decided to celebrate the new year here together. Everyone who came here today was here to celebrate the new year at midnight, so there was no need to eat too early. Alex, Professor Hughes is almost here. Come with me to the door to pick him up. Emma walked out of the inner hall and called out to Alex. Alex nodded and followed Emma. As usual, she looked heroic, wearing a dark red high-end custom dress that made her look like a tall red wine glass. Her red gem earrings swayed with her high-heeled steps, reflecting bright red light. How is Professor Hughes coming? Huh? I originally arranged for someone to pick him up, but he didn't want to be so high profile, especially since there are many media reporters waiting outside the university gate. So he insisted on taking a taxi. Okay, that's just like him. The two walked out of the hall and stood on the steps, where the temperature dropped sharply. Two professional waiters beside them immediately opened black umbrellas to shield them from the falling snow. Emma checked her watch, rubbed her arms and said, "He should be here soon. I called him just now, and he's already at the last intersection." She smiled at Alex. In Asia City, besides Derek, you're probably the only one who can invite Professor Hughes to such a banquet. Alex, although I don't know what exactly you did to help Professor Hughes or why he owes you so much favor, I really want to thank you for helping Emmek's company get through such a difficult time.